Bretrayal fog / life fog. Does this exist? When or does it ever get better? So I know we all hear about the affair fog, specifically when it comes to the wayward partner, in my case, my spouse. Is there any type of betrayal fog or in general life fog? Because I seem to be in it. A quick recap, and hopefully I won't get kicked out for posting how I feel like so many others. Apparently posting exactly how you feel and all that ugly emotions is not allowed. For some reason, even these support places don't allow the real emotions to be posted. Came back from Middle East deployment and wife was acting odd. We talk about reintegration all throughout DMOB and I thought it was that. Stupid me. 3 months later find out she has and is still having an affair. I lose it completely. I almost make the decision to hurt this guy, physically not caring at all about my future or my children's. I have 2 wonderful kids that keep me going. My son almost 13 and my daughter 12. They are my only reason for living now. I'm in individual counseling for this and PTSD for things that happen while deployed. That and losing one of my guys to sue one side. So things have been just great. I was doing real well, went through all the stages of this per the counseling and forums. Angry, sad, grieving, etc. Even came to acceptance as well. However, now after 6 months or more, I'm at a point where I just don't care anymore. I'm at the F life stage and F people in general. I wouldn't take my own life, but I honestly don't care to wake up tomorrow. My life has become a literal FOG. I can't be happy. I put on a smile and go to work each day. Come home to be with the kids. Rinse and repeat. My kids are all I have. I don't care about my military career. It cost me way too much, and honestly my family was not part of the sacrifice I was willing to give. I have always been willing to give my life for another, but never thought my family would be the ultimate price. I'm 44 years old, and this is my second failed marriage due to the same BS circumstances. I have to wonder if it is me at times. To say that I'm depressed anymore is an understatement. The only reason I keep moving on is because of my kids. Go to work to provide for them, and that's about it. Some men try and make me feel better by saying go F whatever, or whomever you want, but that's not me. I was one of the few men that sole purpose was to be a husband and father. I have since lost our purpose of husband, and all I have left is father. Does it ever get better, or am I literally going to feel like this forever? Am I constantly going to feel like a failure as a man, leader, and husband? Am I constantly going to wonder why a deadbeat asshole that lives with his mom and dad and does drugs was a better man than I was? The same person that has literally replaced me, even in the extended family circles? These emotions are slowly killing me. I used to be okay and was working out and trying to be a better man, but now I feel I just want to let go. If I didn't have kids, I would volunteer for the next deployment simply because at least I know how to live there and have a purpose, and if something did happen to me, everyone would be taken care of. Why is it after so many good months of feeling empowered and taking back my life, etc., that I feel now more empty than before? Was the whole empowered mindset a coping mechanism, and that is it? It was all false to make me feel better, and now that it wore off this empty feeling, this fog is where I spend the rest of my pathetic life in? I honestly feel no emotions anymore. Well, that's not true. I still feel anger whenever I see that SOB. I get angry to the point of punching my heavy bag until my knuckles bleed. Not therapeutic, but certainly feels good at the time. Other than anger and completely breaking down without warning, I feel nothing. I don't feel a drive or purpose, except to be a father. When my kids are grown up and leave, it will be me and me alone in this house full of memories that are all tainted and destroyed. I never wanted to die alone, but anymore that is all I see in my future. My first divorce didn't affect me like this, maybe because it was only 7 years, or because she was a slut all time and I was too dumb to notice. This divorce is literally killing me emotionally and physically. We can't talk about the S word on here, but I'm sure plenty of people have fought with our demon as well, and I'm certainly no stranger to it. I read all these films and see people that seem to pull themselves right back out of the depths of despair and hell, yet I'm not able. I feel that for every step I take towards feeling better, I'm taking 5 steps back to just utter despair and depression. I can't get past all the what-ifs thoughts how I could have helped avoid this. I dealt with all those before and had put them aside, or so I thought. I no longer feel like a man, but rather a piece of trash that's sole existence is for God blow around and watch other people walk all over me. I just don't get it. Why now am I feeling like this when I was doing so well? Why now do I feel worse than when I discovered what is going on? Why now do I literally not care what happens to me or if I wake up each day? I'm so lost, lonely, and scared, and that hurts to write because as a man and leader I shouldn't feel this way, but I can't hide it anymore. Is this normal? Does the betrayed spouse really end up a half or shell of a person for the rest of their lives, while she seems profoundly happy and almost rubs it in my face? Sorry this is so long, but just had to ask, and maybe others are just as lost as me.